Hello. The key features that set the Massey Executive MBA program apart from many others are three things. We want students to learn in a practice-centric mode. That means we use practicality challenges from outside the classroom to bring that into the classroom and let them work through the material with the example of real-life challenges. We want to connect them to leaders outside the university in the corporate world so that they get a real-life reality check every moment along the way to make sure that what we teach gets internalized as a practical achievement. And the last is that we want to connect our different courses like pearls on a string so then they build on each other and we have this crescendo of knowledge that ultimately creates a good outcome. A good example of how we achieve that is that in late 2019, we took a cohort, a group of 50-some executive MBA students in the entrepreneurship and innovation module. And instead of doing extensive classroom teaching, we kept the classroom teaching to a minimum. We approached one of the largest firms nationally and internationally in the agricultural equipment, milking machine equipment market, $2 billion, DeLaval from Sweden, with a large presence here in New Zealand. And we asked them if they had a challenging project for our students to do. They did. We then broke the students into small groups, and we had a competitive Dragon's Den type event where we put them through an initial heat. All 12 teams competed with each other to cull the three best. The judges were members of the DeLaval management team from around the world. Quite a logistical challenge to do this all by video conference. And we then had the senior DeLaval people up to their senior vice president come in and judge the final three presentations. I will let you have DeLaval share with you how this worked out. Hello, Luke, and hello to Sweden. How are you today?
Yeah, very good. Good, thank you, Jens.
We started out talking nearly a year ago about how we could connect the multi-billion-dollar DeLaval group from Sweden with lots of activities in New Zealand to our MBA students. Luke, how hard was it for you to get excitement going among the leadership of DeLaval to work with us?
Actually, it was surprisingly easy at the highest level, and I would say so. We were targeting director level to our group management, senior vice presidents, and so forth, and they were all very much on board and wanting to participate in the exercise. It was actually easier at the highest level, directly from our EVPs, our group management members. Perhaps they could, at that level, could see the value that this activity brought us.
So we had about 55 or so executive MBAs from New Zealand that in groups worked on what you gave them as a fairly significant challenge, how to handle plastic waste from some of the equipment that you sell. What value in either the outcome of their thoughts or just the interaction did they actually provide to DeLaval?
We found this to be great value in giving us a fresh perspective. So we focused on New Zealand, on our Oceania market, and like this challenge in particular being we know a sustainability issue, the plastic waste on farm. It is a very real challenge. However, it's very easy also to put the sustainability challenges in particular to push them out a little bit. So it was a fantastic challenge to give to this group, and it gave us a fresh perspective. We actually found the greatest value from the teams being in when they drove towards the teams that drove towards simplicity.
Yes.
So there was a variation. Some were a bit more complicated, and then there was the winning team for us was the one that gave us a result in the most simple way, which enabled us to have a practical implementation.
I remember that Lars, your group CEO, your VP, was quite enthusiastic. If we had another group next year that was looking for something challenging to do, would DeLaval still be keen to do a project?
Yeah, we've following this talked about it a few times, and absolutely. So we were very proud to be a sponsor of the Massey executive EMBA team. And we would absolutely enjoy the opportunity to continue this collaboration with Massey University moving forward.
That's great. Thank you very much, Luke, and have a wonderful night in Sweden. Bye-bye. So in summary, what we achieved was a tight connection between teaching material, external real-life challenge, and a stepping up to the plate, intense effort to present to a senior management team of one of the largest firms in this industry, a very well-known brand name firm here in New Zealand, coming in from the outside and employing many people, having a great reputation, and therefore working for them, solving a problem was something that everybody went home with a special spring in their step and a great achievement behind them. We enjoyed that interaction. The students did, and the learnings were exquisite.